Hey guys, this is Kris of KABSPHOTOGRAPhy. I will be reviewing the BOWER Power Zoom Flash from Nikon, the i-TTL external flash, and this is the unboxing, and I hope this helps. I'm going to be adding a couple of extra stuff and show you what I do with it and whatnot, and I might add some pictures to this ending of this video later. If you have any questions, just put it on the comments below, and I hope you enjoy it. I'll just kind of talk through it. So here we go. Here's the unboxing. Try to use something that doesn't require fingernails. So we have the little stand here all nice in the box and everything. Yeah. And then if you just pull this out, it comes in a real nice bubble plastic. Just pull it out. Throw that over there. And a brand new flash. This is the SFD 926N. The reason why I got this is because my other one that I bought on Amazon, it fell off of a stand, kind of a cheapo stand, and wasn't tightened down enough, and it fell off. I tried fixing it, it turns on, but there's no flash, hence it's broken. So here was my old one. Okay, pretty much the same thing. This one had some Velcro on the top of it, but it's the same exact thing, except for, which I kind of like, is, if you can see at the bottom, the actual Nikon one comes with a metal base versus the cheapo one. I think I got it straight from BOWER. Instead, I got this one from Nikon through Amazon. This one has a plastic bottom. So, yeah. The metal is much better. Now, there are batteries in the new one. There are no batteries in this, and pretty much they weigh exactly the same. So this one's just the new one. It's a little heavier because it's got the batteries in it. But it's not heavy. It just feels like a rock, if that makes any sense. So this is my old one, which is now going to be used for parts and whatnot, and that'll be tossed. Okay? Another thing is, I really like this flash because it's portable. You can put it on your camera, or if you put a transmitter or receiver on it for wireless triggering, it's really light. It can go anywhere. You don't have to pack all this crazy gear and whatnot. I really like it. It helps, and it gives the power that you need pretty much in any situation. So here is the close-up of it. Focus here. Go the other way. I can focus in. There we go. I think that's probably as best focus as I can go. So here's the back part of it. Okay. And if you listen to it, I don't know if you can hear or not. It's gonna buzz for a minute. And right here, the light's going to turn on for test. Nice big old flash turns on. You can use for shutter or not shutter or speed. I've always had it on off. And that changes the mode. So go right here to mode, and you can change it from TTL or manual. I prefer manual just because I already know what this does. And I have a Nikon D5000, so it doesn't really work with TTL just yet, but I just use the manual, and I already know what each power can do. Full power, and then if you go to 1/16, that's very low power, and then you can also change the ISO if it ever opens. And there's also a light in there, which that's what that was. There's a light button right there, and then if you do the f-stop, that'll change as well. And then you have the volume as well, which is really odd to have. I've never used it. You can turn this 360 one way, and turn all the way around halfway. That's pretty much as far as it goes. It can go fully up, or you can go fully down, which is really cool. And then also, I'm not going to flash you, you have the light bouncer, and then you have a small diffuser, which works really well if you push this inside, and it does just as well. Let me see here. I think there's a difference. Yeah, there was a difference on my old one. This one, the one that I got, the cheap one. As you can see, it's actually in real life, this one is a little bit more foggier than this. It's a little bit more clearer. But it's pretty much the exact same pattern, just this is, instead of clear, it's like a foggy kind of plastic. So you can see the difference. Little cheapo version. Actually, this was more expensive than the Nikon BOWER. This was about $125, and this one I got for about $86 if I'm correct. So a good buy for something brand with the metal bottom and whatnot. It's kind of like a give for give kind of thing. So yeah. Anyways, so that's pretty much it. Here's the front, the sensor inside of it, real nice, with the receiver in there too to make it go flash if you're doing wireless. Okay, and then this is the battery pack. I'm going to turn this off. Battery side, just slide it open, and there's all the batteries. Okay. Yeah, it just slides back and forth, so you just kind of have to be careful and make sure everything is lined up before you close it. Make sure you push down on the batteries all the way and slide it in there. I have dropped the old one a couple of times, but you know, it hasn't broken any at all. So I've dropped it on the ground. It's fallen over with an umbrella on and whatnot, and it's a real sturdy. It's sturdy enough for what I do. I go hiking, hunting, go out in the woods, and all that kind of crazy stuff. So another part to this little video that I'm doing is showing you kind of the accessories that when I go out, I put together. One cool thing that I like to do is I bought a Rogue system, and what that is are gels. Okay, and oh, get this in view. Rogue gels, if you can see it. Comes with this really neat pack, and they're for an external flash. It also comes with this band. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's a band. I'll go the other way. Okay, it says Rogue on it. There you go. Okay, and pretty much what this is a real big, thick rubber band, pretty much. And you can get these. You can use, you know, those rubber wristbands that everyone's wearing. Everyone wears them. Everyone got them. So if you have one that breaks, take one off, borrow it from somebody's arm, give it back to them 3 seconds later or whatnot. Or just use a regular rubber band, works too. So if ever this breaks, which it hasn't, and I've stretched it and I've used it so many times and whatnot, and it just, there's no rips in it, there's no tears, works really well. Okay. And pretty much what I do is this part, so the diffuser back in, just goes right over the nose of the flash. Okay. Close it. Right over the flash. And that's pretty much how that works. And what I'll do is I'll take my Rogue Packet, which is real nice, and it's all labeled and whatnot, and of course I don't keep it together. I try and keep the blues and the reds and everything's labeled, which is real nice. Yeah, but that never happens. I wish it did and whatnot, but pretty much I'll just look for a color, see if it works, and then yeah. Each one of these is labeled. Go around that way. I don't know if you can see it or not. Yep, there you go. Each one has a color. Gives you an f-stop on the bottom of it for what it's supposed to be and whatnot. This one says bright red, f-stop loss equals 3.5 stops. So that's kind of cool. It's real nice. Very durable. They do not melt, which is awesome. And pretty much you just slip it on, and it ends up going inside. I don't know if you can see. Inside the loops like that, and that's your gel, which is really cool. So, very durable. This is going in the wrong pocket. Once in a while, once a year, I'll spring clean and clean that up. So that's the rogue. That's a nice rogue packet. Okay. Another thing is I got a mini softbox, and it is called the Pocket Box. It's about 5 to 6 inches, I believe. I don't really remember, but it's really cool. I'll use this for indoors, a real soft light, or if it's a natural light situation, I'll use this as a fill. I'll put the system on a wireless trigger and use it as a fill light for those shadows, especially on a sunny day and whatnot. This gives a real nice soft light. Just it does exactly what it's supposed to do. It's a tiny soft box. You know, so it works. And pretty much, it's got a real nice silver to it. The softbox opens up pretty well, and all you do is I leave that rubber thing on, and I just fit this over. Okay, and make sure that you're doing it the right way. So if it's this way, you gotta turn it around because you want the softbox to face away from you. So fit it over the top, and what I do is I bend the neck. Sorry, this is kind of a last minute. I'll bend the neck and I'll fold this bottom flap. I'll fold it either inside or outside. A lot of times I do outside because otherwise when you want to turn it and whatnot, it's not going to turn. It's just going to kind of jam. Okay, I'll hold everything in place, and I'll take that elastic that it comes with it and just wrap it around and Velcro it down, and voila, you have a nice little softbox and an external flash, which is kind of cool. So that's how big it is. Pretty much nothing. Works for me. I'm going to use this exact setup, for a friend's wedding that's coming up, and it's going to be real nice indoors, kind of afternoon, dark setting. That'll work really well. There's no white walls or the ceiling's really high. That'll work real nice. Put it on maybe 1/8 or maybe 1/4 of a f-stop on this, and then whatever setting I'll do for that evening on the camera, and everyone will be lit, no red eyes, and that'll be set. I wanted to also show you in the box. It does come with a manual. Okay, and that's pretty much it. You got an empty box, which is really cool. Put all your neat little knickknacks in there, and that is pretty much the BOWER external flash. Alright, this is Kris of KABSPHOTOGRAPhy, signing out. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you got to see everything. And if you have any questions, just write something on the bottom of this video and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Take care. Keep shooting.